Well, good morning. As I'm getting on all the channels here. Let's see. Okay. Hey, everybody. It's Coach T, and I don't know what. Oh, this came on my Chromebook. Good morning. Good to see everybody here this morning. I'm doing all the things with the social media, so forgive me. Hey, if you're hanging with me on Facebook and on YouTube, and I'm on LinkedIn today. It's working. The audio is working. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Glad to see you. Glad to hear on the replay. It is Tuesday. It's our Healthy Talk Day, right? And this is a week, this is October 29th that we're sharing this one. So I know a lot of things are happening this week, but we will get into it. So I thank you so much for being here. So, first of all, before we get started, all blessings to the Lord. So I'm going to say a quick prayer and we're going to get into talking about the sugar secret, how it affects your smile and your eyes and things of that nature. So the prayer is I thank you, Father, Lord, for a day to share with your people about healing in their health. Today it's about sugar. May I share from my heart as you instructed to use me as a vessel to share your message in Jesus' name. Amen. So I thank you so much for being here. And let me know who's here so I can shout you out, of course. Um, I'm just so really glad that I'm able to come on Tuesdays in the morning. I know folks are doing all the things and, getting ready for your day and just getting up and getting your coffee or tea and or making breakfast or going for a run or walk and you're taking some time to be with me. So I really appreciate that. So I've been hosting these weekly messages for a while now, and it's all about helping to eradicate the dis-ease in our minds and our bodies so that we're more productive, we're more energetic, that we're living a really uh, prosperous type of life. So I want you to say that to yourself today. I'm living a prosperous and healthy life. Say that to yourself because that really helps when we speak life into our bodies. Okay. So, do all the things they ask you to do with regard to this video. Like it, share it. I'll put the little ticker on just to remind you guys as we're talking to do all the things that would definitely help. Invite a friend. So I thought about today as I was waking up. The word said, "Awake." Hear my cry. Your smile lights up a room. It sends a message to another person. It invites conversation. Your smile invites conversation. And there's a Psalm 103, verse 3 says this. And this is in the New King James Version. It says, who forgives all iniquities, who heals all your diseases. And people don't realize, hi, Coach Chanel. Good to see you, babe. I don't feel people really recognize how different things we eat really affects the different organs in our bodies that we take for granted. We really do take for granted. And I'm going to say this. My experience as an ex sugar addict, as I'm presenting you this topic for the last 2 weeks about sugar, it's white substance that can really mess up your health if you permit it to do so, if you're eating too much of it. Okay. Now, you're going to ask me, how were you a sugar addict? You don't look like a sugar addict. You have beautiful teeth, you have beautiful skin. Um, Everything looks good. Yeah, I know. I know. I appreciate the thanks on that, but I'm telling you, I'm a person. Oh, I just love those sweet, the cakes, a good old soft cookie. Yet when I was in the height of overeating and overdosing on the sugar, I'm definitely confessing this. I was overdosing on the sugar. My main squeeze was the Cinnabon. That's a mall in the bakery. Now I don't know where it's located all over the United States. But I know it's definitely here on the East Coast. How you doing, Deborah? Good to see you this morning on LinkedIn. And I was just one of those people that would eat and eat sugar. I mean, I'm not the type. I don't know. I listen. I've heard people take butter and eat that by itself. I wasn't one to go into the sugar jar at home when I was little and just eat sugar. No, but whenever I had the opportunity at somebody's party or at an event, I would take advantage of eating all the sugary treats that were there, right? And I remember growing up that I was often sick. And I remember the doctor saying one time, as I got older, a lot of things happened in my body because of the fact that I was sick, but in addition to the stuff that we were eating. And I know we're going to talk about discussing the beautiful smile that you guys all have and, those awesome teeth. We know sugar is really necessary for our bodies. I've said it over and over again. We need to have sugar in order for our bodies to process things, but we don't need to overdo it. And I feel here in America, I don't know about anywhere else because I don't live there, but in America, we overdo things here. Big, 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 especially in the state of Texas. Everything is big and thing. So when we talk about stuff like cavities in your teeth, and I know this might not be a topic that most people are attracted to hearing, but I want to just get to tell you the facts and the truth of it, is that the more sugar you eat, the more it attracts the cavities in your teeth. We just came back from the dentist actually last week, right? Last week, yeah, last week. And my husband had to get some work done on his teeth in terms of cavities. And he couldn't believe it at his age. He's like, what am I doing with cavities all these years? And it could be a combination of foods that we eat or simple things that we're not doing to care for our teeth. Okay. Listen, the sugar erodes the enamel on your teeth, which over time places a hole in your teeth. No one wants cavities. Let's be honest. The enamel on your teeth is the layer of protection. And if you're drinking soda, energy drinks, fruit juices, sticky candy, and guys, you remember the candy apple, right? Now, don't tell me you haven't. Raise your hand if you heard about the candy apple. I know we all have definitely experienced that once. Um, these kind of things will take your mouth and take it into different places you don't want it to be. So be sensitive to the toothpaste you use, and some toothpastes actually take the enamel off your teeth. I remember growing up, my mom would always say to us, my girls will always have great teeth. She spent a lot of money. She invested a lot of money in us going to the dentist and education because she remembered growing up, she had a terrible time with her teeth as a young girl and adult. And I have to thank her for that because as a result of that, I have great teeth and my children have great teeth. So, what can we really start doing to, if you haven't thought about it, because I think we take certain things for our bodies for granted. Our eyes we take for granted. We take our teeth for granted. Maybe we take our hearing for granted. Um, Sometimes even our brain, even though we're working on keeping clear, godly thoughts on it, sometimes we take it for granted, right? And let me tell you something. Bacteria, I know this is a science lesson right now, but I want to educate you. Bacteria means plaque is not brushing or flossing your teeth. Then those foods that you're eating, okay, the high carbs and the sweets you like to eat will lead to tooth decay. And I have seen too many people in New York City, on the train or up and down the stairs, and I'm looking at their teeth and I'm going, man, oh my goodness, what happened? Forgive me, that's my Chromebook dinging over there. And another area with regard to your teeth is bad breath, right? It usually appears from the food still hanging around in your mouth, and the bacteria is inside or outside your mouth, eating that cake slice before you go into bed. It's still lingering in your mouth, right? And if you snore, I'm a snorer. um, your mouth hangs open, and that's another easy way for bacteria to get on your teeth. I remember my auntie when I was younger. My sister and I used to hang out with her a lot, and she used to tell us to clean our tongues. And I'm like, what the heck are you talking about, auntie? Clean your tongues. She had a scraper. Anybody hear that? Raise your hand or tell me in the chat. You ever heard of a scraper? We used to take this scraper and scrape our tongues when we stayed over with her, and found out later in life that that's a good habit to have, right? So, from if you have high blood sugar levels, it makes it difficult to fight infection. And it also makes it challenging for your gums to heal. Bad breath is called a periodontal disease. So these things can kind of happen in your mouth you're not aware of. educate other folks on it, because your dentist can really help you with a cleaning your teeth on a regular basis. I know a lot of us don't like the dentist. If we don't have to go once a year, you don't go. I've met people, I know people that have not gone to the dentist 5 years, 10 years. That is not something you want to do, because, you know, the teeth is a way for us to chew food that we cannot just suck down like a liquid, right? In order for us to get certain nutrients in our body. So, you know, I want you to maintain your teeth. And here is, I'm not perfect on it, but there's some things that I've learned over the years to kind of help you out on this. Brushing your teeth twice a day. I do that religiously. Okay. Flossing regularly. Ugh, I'm working on that. Rinsing out your mouth after every meal helps a lot too. Using a tongue scraper that my auntie, taught us to do. I have to find one of those again. Eating less high carbs. And if you don't know what high carbs are, I'll tell you one or two of them. It's stuff like that's really greasy, like um, maybe greasy French fries, or high calorie stuff like I can't think right now, but you know what high carbs really is. Avoiding sugar as much as possible, and asking yourself the question, how often am I going to the dentist? Am I going once a year, twice a year? What am I doing? Am I really taking care of this? And are you afraid of your dentist? I mean, what happened in your childhood that's making you scared of going to the dentist? Find another one that's going to take care of you. Okay, we've been definitely blessed with the dentist we've had. I'm not lying on this. I'm telling you the truth. We've been with him for 40 years. He was very young when he started, but we took a chance because it was in the family, and he's done wonders. He has me and my husband. He has our children. you know, I feel when we work on keeping the sugar at bay and working on these beautiful teeth and smile that God has, it just opens the door for so many opportunities. And let me tell you this, um, it's just a way of conveying to someone else, hey, I see you. Because when you're missing teeth or you having cavities that require maintenance, it tends to hurt. It tends to cause, some people feel a certain way when, their face doesn't look like it's supposed to, or you're missing a tooth, or maybe there's tooth decay, maybe you don't smile and all that. And my pop is what, 87 now? And he still has all his teeth. It might be genetics, I don't know, but he does take care of his teeth. And he does go to the dentist on a regular basis in terms of his appointments still. But the whole thing is that really working on getting the sugar down as much as possible. People don't realize how much that can really damage um, and do the things it does to our bodies. I remember, just telling you another story. I know I'm full of stories today. Anyway, I remember a time when I met my husband a while back, and we met at a boat ride in New York City. That's how I met him. And he had shared with one of his friends. He said, "You know what? I would really love to meet a girl that is like the Doublemint twins." I don't know if anybody met the Doublemint twins on back in the day. They're on billboards all over the place. And I guess I'm really showing my age. But anyway, he said he wanted a woman with teeth, with a smile like that. And then when he met me, he's like, "Oh my gosh, you're like the Doublemint twins. You got that smile." So, hey, I grabbed my husband with my smile. So, hey, you never know what opportunities will walk your way. And did anyone ever tell you that you are gorgeous? You have teeth that can light a room. You have a smile that can light a room. Okay? There are so many reasons why we need to smile anyway. It makes you feel good inside when you smile, right? I know it makes me feel good. And there's a many reasons for us having cavities. I'm not saying your teeth are going to go away or anything like that. But our teeth, our gums, our tongues are all connected, that could lead to different diseases in our bodies, like the gingivitis, the periodontal work, the root canals. And listen, this week is Halloween. And I realize marketing and advertising has you buying chocolate, the Twizzlers, the candy corn for your children. Maybe you eating it too. But I know you are selling Halloween, yet doing it at the expense of a cavity. So take care of that smile, y'all. And we're going to speak more about the Halloween on Thursday. So I want you to come through on Thursday at 12:30 for that. And as we enjoy sweet treats now, like I said, often you pay the price. And did you know that having that high blood sugar levels can affect your eyes? You can have cataracts, you can have glaucoma, you can have blurry vision, all sorts of eye disease with that too. So let's work on our sugar cravings and our eating habits. Wake up, folks, because I don't want you dying in it. I just want you to live it. Okay. So your charge today, to take action on is this. You know, your teeth, your eyes, your brains are all part of your body. I want you to take some time today and look in the description and download the guide. On LinkedIn, you guys can just DM me Superfoods and I'll send that to you. It gives you a quick start on stellar health. 10 top superfoods that your body will love to experience freedom on that. So I just wanted to let you know a couple of things that's coming around right now. And the next thing that's coming is this. I'm showing it on the live stream, Deborah, is that I Blink Halloween. That's Thursday at 12:30. I'm talking about that on Thursday. So come through on that. On Saturday we have my good friend. I'm showing that too. My good friend on Saturday is doing a special time for wives. Special time for wives in reference to actually, praying for your spouses. It's called Wives Who War, and this is by Coach Kelly Williams, Praying for Marriages. So it doesn't matter if your marriage is in turmoil or it's really doing well. It doesn't matter whatever way. The whole thing is that we're praying for our spouses. And the link is here on the screen, but anybody wants the Wives Who War on the audio, let me know, say marriage, and I'll give you the link for that. That's Saturday the second at 9 a.m. She's doing it on Zoom call, and there are replays available. So I just wanted to let people know that. Also, I want you to let you know too is that if you missed, if you missed, if you missed our show, let's see, my show, which is called with my girl Coach Janelle. If you missed that, please check that out. It's called Kingdom Fitness, and that's on my channel. And you can check that out too. We just did a show. We do it every fourth Monday. This past Monday was yesterday. We did it, and it's called Rest. It was an awesome show. And all of us ladies need some kind of rest. Okay, so I really thought that was great. So those are the announcements I have today. Look forward to seeing you on Thursday back at the Horn here with regard to I Blank Halloween. And be good, guys, and get that smile out there. Smile, smile, smile. And I gave you some tips for handling that. So look forward to talking to you again. And I will see y'all real soon. Thanks for being here today. Really appreciate it.